I did a video earlier this evening entitled Me or Your Cat. It was a tragic story, a very tragic story. It's Nanette, the French girl. After I went out with her for 6 months, I broke up with her because she gave me the me or my cat ultimatum, and I said, bitch, I'd like you to meet not bitch. Not bitch down there close to my ankle. It's really fuck you, man. I go with non-bitches every time over bitches like you. And Friday was our usual date night. I guess she must have got lonely. She probably had a few fucking vodka twists and came over and she wanted one last talk. And so we had one last talk, all right. And I said, hey, man, I guess we needed a goodbye kiss. Now get your ass back out the door because we don't have anything to talk about. The same proposition's on the table. It's you or my cat, and Jesus, there's only so much a blowjob can do in this life, right? So get the fuck on. I didn't know how evil bitches could be, but the next morning I found Bob girl panting. She couldn't eat. You touch her anywhere, she'd wince. I collected her up and took her to the vet. Vet said, somebody fucked up your cat. What I'm thinking is Nanette, the French girl, after 6 months of trying to snow me into fucking marrying her or whatever her plans were, she was pretending to love that cat even though she was allergic and it was making her skin crawl. I'm surprised that Bob girl let herself get snowed like that, but I taught her to love people. I didn't prepare her for that bitch. She probably kicked the cat over the friggin' rail so it'd land down on the McAdam parking lot. She got busted up coming. She got busted up going. It took a month for her to die. And every day I just went, by all the saints and all the righteous angels, may that bitch be blasted to motherfucking hell. It worked. She was hot. Now, the only reason I was attracted to her for a few reasons. This is white trash shit. I liked her because she was better than her sister, man. I had her sister and I went, you're fucking lame compared to your hot sister. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go meet the rest of her family, right? She's from Florida, so that didn't even sound funny to her. Believe me, that didn't even sound... Talk white trash, man. Nothing surprises white trash. So yeah, we established that she's hot. A year after we split up, I was walking into this vitamin place, and there was a Nissan pickup truck. Kind of a little faded, and there was a bumper sticker that used to be on Nanette, the French girl's Nissan truck. It was the same one, purple, something or another. It was faded out, and I went, shit, that's Nanette's car. So, truck, and so I was walking in the store, and this mouse comes out. It looked like this 50-year-old lady. It's shabby clothes, stringy hair, no makeup, emaciated. Instead of pink lips, they were just sort of pale and chapped, and she had a hunchback. No, she didn't. I went. I did not recognize her. She was walking out of the store when I was walking in, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am." Had no fucking idea who she was until she was until I heard her slam to the truck and she sped off, skipping the tires. And that's when I realized, oh, I guess when it's Nanette's car and a lady comes out, maybe that means it's Nanette. But that's how fucking far down she was. That's how unfucking hot she was. It's no fucking, I wouldn't fuck a mouse like that. I would not fuck a mouse like that. Justice. The fucking curse word, man. She was rotting away. Rot, you bitch, rot. But anyway, this next story is much more fun. There was this early 20-something. She was a Hispanic girl, and I was working at the plant. You know, all these towns, man, if you're working at the plant, then holy shit, everyone's got to marry you because you got a steady job at the plant. I know I wasn't as old as I could have handled her, but I was me. And she was a 22-year-old chick, and what was I? I must have been close to fucking 40, and I was me, and she was she, and come on now. I'm not going to dick around this shit. But I wasn't going to chase her away either because I was polite. I had sworn an oath. My father lost a cat and it broke his heart, man. I'll tell you that story later. It'd take too long and I'm still high. I'll forget where to come back to. But I had made an oath. If a beloved cat dies, I have until sunset to get a kitten. Because the only thing that can solve a broken heart from losing a beloved cat is a kitten. No, you'll never forget the love you had for the other cat, but you'll be thinking, motherfuck, I have a kitten to take care of, and that will get you over the hump. And so there it was. It took a month for Bob Girl to die, and checked my watch, it was 4 o'clock. Sunset at 7, I got 3 hours. So I put Bob Girl, gave a ceremonious funeral. It's 2 plastic garbage bag, kitchen-sized garbage bags, taped with packing tape, and then brand new pillowcase. Put her in a brand new pillowcase, flipped it over, put it, and then mummified her with roll more tape, and took her out and had a ceremony, a yajna, and it offered her to the gods and put her gently into the dumpster. And let's hope I remember the rest of this story. But the kid, I went, found one of those circulars in the 7-Eleven. It's you look at pets, and there were Siamese. I love Siameses. Tommy's a Siamese, and there's Siamese kittens for sale. So I drove out to the reservation. It was this trailer park, and yeah, classy place to get a Siamese cat, but the lady, they weren't show Siameses. By that time, by the 1990s, show Siameses were svelte. But these were all the appleheads. These were the Siamese cats that were winning show prizes back in the 1940s. And lovely cats. And they go, oh, this is a wonderful boy, this is a wonderful boy. And I went, I just lost a girl. And now I notice, if you want a cat, get a boy. Very companionable, man. They just want to hang around and they just love you and they don't have any issues. But even a female cat, it's whatever species you are, if you're a female, you're going to have some issues. But she didn't even give a shit about me. She didn't even pretend she didn't even notice me come in. I said, I want her. Oh, but the boy. I went, $60 for her. And everyone talks about how great Native Americans are, but if they can't barter any better than that, I wanted a female. She was said, no, I don't give a shit what the newspaper said. If you want the female, the male is $60. $300 for the female. How much do you love her now? Hey, that would work, man. We would have parlayed it down. But losing Bob Girl broke my heart, and so I made this new kitten. I called her Bogger. Like the Siamese, like the Oriental form of Bob Girl would be Bogger, but she was Bogger, and I read that Siamese cats love to walk on leashes, and so I leash trained her right from the start, and it was funny. I'm not going anywhere in this leash. What is this thing? I'm not your slave. What is this thing? And so I just picked her up, walked her 20 feet, and put her down in a new spot. That does a reset. You move a cat, you move the situation. That was past, this is present. And she had already assimilated what a new choice, and she just walked forward. I had a cat I could take for a walk. It's not like walking a dog. You walk dogs, cats walk you. Cats lead. It's when you have to come home, man, you gotta carry them back, or you can just go really slow, like every 20 feet you go, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 20 feet, come on, come on, come on, come on, 20 feet, come on, come on, come on, come on, and eventually you get them home, but usually you pick them up and carry them until they get feisty and you put them down and you go, come on, come on, come on, unless it's raining, you run home, or somebody walking down the sidewalk, somebody getting out of an apartment across the street, anybody in fucking sight, she'll go, boop, she'll start walking home until everyone's out of sight. Then she'll stop like a mule again. This little lady would not make a scene in public. How can you not love a cat like that? How can you not love a cat like that? There's this Hispanic 22-year-old girl that was chasing me because she thought I was making money. Man, just go out to the parking lot and see what I'm driving, man. I was driving 1982 Plymouth Horizon Turismo. The sport vision version of a Horizon had this 2.2 engine. It's just 8 valves, just 2 per cylinder. It had pretty good torque though, but no horsepower because the baby couldn't breathe. But I love that car. But by the time we're talking now, do you think I got money? Holy shit, girl. You need to go home and talk to your fucking mother. Unless her mother is just... If her mother probably would have thought I was making money too. God bless the poverty-stricken, right? But she was following me around, trying to be nice to me, and I was walking by her, and I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her that the cat was leading, and this 22, she's there. She can't fucking notice who's fucking leading. She didn't know that the cat was leading away. That's discernment. I want to hook my wagon to her, right? But anyway, I'm polite. I'm a gentleman. I don't say shit. Bomb girl. I know what she's thinking. She's thinking, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And she starts to cross the street and go, no! I keep telling you, you're too stupid. It's left and right goes to me. You pause and I tell you whether we go. Okay, left, right, okay, let's go. Then we cross the street and get to the other. 22 comes along too. I go, okay. And a bomb girl, I know what she's thinking. She's going, God fucking damn it. What the fuck do we have to do? And, I can't say anything polite. I go, do you want to walk or what? And she turns around to go across the street. I said, hey, it's left or right, man. If you can't do it, I will, man. Left, right, clear. Okay, let's go. And we cross over the street. 22, she crosses too, and she goes, what are we doing? I go, what? You don't know? It's Bogger hates your guts, and she's been trying to shake you. And she figured that if she walked across the street, that you wouldn't follow. But when you followed, she thought, motherfuck, as I'm going home, I'm tired of this shit. And so we walked across the street again. So, that's what's happening. And she goes, oh, who do you like me? Who do you like more? Who do you like more? Who do you like more? Me or your cat? It wasn't more than a year and a half since I lost. Oh, the horror story. Bob girl, remember how I gave her the ceremonial burial in the dumpster? Arizona has coyotes. Coyotes will dumpster dive. And so, me and Bogger, the Siamese, were out taking a walk. And she was great, man. She would walk on sidewalks, and when she was walking on trails or in the desert, she'd always walk around to make sure I had head clearance. She never walked me through the bushes. She always made sure that I could go behind her. A perfect little lady. But we got into a wash. They call them washes. The monsoon goes through deserts too, and it just washes loose sand away, and you get washes. And so we were going through a wash, and she came up to a skeleton, and she was sniffing and all that. And I looked down, and Bob girl had been a tortie. That's a combination of all three colors. They're really feisty. They're like calicos, except a tortie pattern can be ugly as hell, but you just love them for their character. And she had black on one side of her face, red on the other, and a split down the nose. The skeleton, it's like this. Most of the skin had already rotted off the skull, but half of it was black and half of it was red. And I said, Bogger, I'd like to meet your sister. This was Bob Girl. You probably, she's same smell as in the house. She was in the house before you. And she sniffed. She sniffed and she had the funeral vultures, man. It's, you can try to bury them, but sometimes the sacred way is burial by vulture, man. Just go down to the bone. But oh, we got a few stories in one, but that was the happy story about me, me or your cat. It's God would not let me continue life with just that horror story of me or your cat. I had to have a happy story too. 20 minutes? Man, this is an official video now. God bless you. I love you all.